Walk with strength.
My strength is yours. Honor and strength.
Your enemy is mine.
Always be vigilant. May your blade be bright.
Walk with strength.
May your blade be bright.
May your enemies fall.
So, I just took out Regala last time, and that was right here.
You have earned a place here.
And so, I think I found those, where you take in the black boxes. And
Good day, champion.
some of the people in here were like ready to talk, but so I'm gonna go and talk to them now. Check out this. Is this new? This F-38 Razor Wing is one of only 4 surviving planes used by Joint Task Force 10 during the Hot Zone Crisis, a 6th-generation VTOL multi-role combat aircraft. It was designed for air superiority, strike missions, close air support, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering. Kindly donated to the museum by the Medina Society for Southwestern History. DDD. Hello. Breach, how are you doing? I am. I've missed you the last couple times. How have you been? Oh, it's all good. No need to apologize. I'm confused. I'll. You did. I literally just started. I literally just loaded up. I will watch the video properly later. I think my phone's being weird. But I just did last stream a couple of days ago. Oh no, a couple of days ago. I think that was last night. I forget what I think I just did side quests like the previous one. But last time I progressed the story a bit. I passed. Yeah, not the Smash one. The Horizon one. It was I took out Regala and rid the Sunwing. Rode the Sunwing.
No rebel or machine can stand before this outlander.
From Wallbreaker!
Aloy! These new visions teach all the stuff as one.
And so the Wings of the Ten found us when things were at their direst.
I'm not some legend come to life, Jataka.
That may be, but we will always be in your debt.
Druid.
My special mixtape will get you going.
Hoping I'd find you after the battle.
With the Karja. Then what?
Why did that cut off? That was weird.
Trade, maybe. Free passage over the
Good day.
borders.
The only Tanakh I know who'd willingly
It's okay, I only need one note of Seabat to get me going.
burn them to ash.
I don't know. I've heard there are
Leaving
lands
without
beyond the
saying hello
Karja,
to a
vastly
comrade?
different from our own.
Tuvok.
Nora, Banuk.
Yeah.
So the
Devil's
and they're all
Cord.
friendly,
I
right?
heard they're the ones behind the Karja's contraption.
Be naive.
Ballista from Barren Light.
And giant lifts of gears and metal and meridian, if you believe
All
such
right.
things.
Druid.
The desert clan is
Druid,
grateful, Aloy.
I'm so sorry.
Always.
Conquered the arena.
The flame of the desert now flies on the wings of the Ten. Will wonders never cease?
Oh,
I thought you wanted to stay
okay.
neutral.
In the end, I decided that if you thought Hekara was worth fighting for, then that was good enough for me.
I'm honored.
The honor is mine.
Haters?
Regala
That's
earned
how
her
good of a
death.
fighter it was, my friend.
Imagine bringing down one
I'm
of
glad
the
you gave it to her.
the rebels about
Oh yeah, and I killed
Don't think I've
Regala.
forgotten about our bet.
That was
You
the
owe
other
me
thing.
20 shards. So many marks for that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Quite an entrance, Aloy. The arena match with the cross club.
Ateka. I figured I'd see you here.
Of course. The Lowland clan fought for our own today. And like the day Hekara conquered the Grove, we stand victorious. I see the same look in his eyes as I did then. Hope restored. His vision for us endures.
He'll need your continued support, I'm sure.
Druid, that
And he
depends
will
if
always
they're
have it.
insulting me or you.
Thank you for everything, Aloy.
I did kill her. I was in two minds. I was like, do I, don't I? But then I was like, is it gonna shaft me if I don't? Is it gonna shaft me if I, like, I don't know. I didn't know what to do.
And I missed it. I was stuck on guard duty.
Hekara is alive thanks to
That
you.
fight was a sight to behold.
Observe the grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone.
Exactly, Druid. I don't care about myself. I only care about you. That's what I was getting about, you know?
What?
Their
Your
voices shall speak
spectators?
forever.
See that?
So, Aloy, you've added yet another deed to your name.
No, it's
and I'm
just the
guessing by
truth.
the look in your eyes that you're not done yet.
Not quite.
Is there anything we can do? We owe you that much.
After everything you've been through, you're one of the best people to support Hikaru's bid for peace. Not just between the clans, but with the Carja too.
Then I will. You have my word.
And until my last breath, I'll make sure the tribe remembers all that you've done for us.
I figured it would make a difference in some form, but
We have enough to last until Bleeding Mark can get back up and running.
yeah. But to be fair, not Hikaru, Kotallo
That was some trick you pulled.
actually got to kill
Downing Regala's machines in one
her.
swoop.
And Kotallo killed her, and Kotallo looked very satisfied and happy to do it, and like he got some vengeance, and so I'm happy to have seen that through for that reason, because Kotallo deserves that.
The clans fought as one today. None of this would have been possible without you.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
Right.
Are you the only one listening to these voices?
Oh, no. The others who captured the Oseram Delver heard the voices from these ancient warriors too. They spread the word, and now a lot of people are talking about them. Soldiers are interested in old battles.
The playthrough you watched saved her, so I'm showing you more stuff you haven't seen. Yes. That's a victory too.
Hey, I have some more of the voices you're looking for.
I'm sure I can learn much from them.
Wait, what? What's... Oh, you just buy stuff for black boxes? But it's just machine parts. I mean, I don't need to buy this stuff from
We will honor
you.
the voices here. Let me know when you're ready to part with them.
Night Boy. You make caveman speak. I think light peeps are good here.
I'll see if the signal...
Delvers better not steal any more of these
Join
recordings.
JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
Thing of beauty.
Because when you get piece of girl, they go good.
I saw you training in pit the other day.
I needed the practice. My blade's not as
The
quick as I'd
chaplains
like.
will preach of this battle for as long as the tribe lives on.
If you're ever in need of a sparring
Everything that
partner.
I am
Come
proud
learn
of. I
about
feel like I
life
need to do
in
more
JTF.
for the clan.
A swift end to your enemies.
On one strike.
May your blade hold true.
What you mean,
Honor and strength.
May your enemies fall.
Birdman?
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time.
Piece of girl is good, yes. Girl is best, but girl is gone right now. As is man friend. Man friend die. And me sad. And man friend's girl friend is with child. Birdman is fair to say. This load take long.
I see you, champion. Sit.
Yes, I did. Long word quest. Last night.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you.
Yes, Night Boy. That is Birdman.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
There's someone in Arrowhand who's been looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can, then.
Take a look or move on.
It's fine. They're VOD if want. Get up here. One sound per word, Night Boy.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
I think might be...
Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
That
Very
or
well.
Beer Man.
Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
Rimboy do
the company
lose
you keep
at
is even
chess
worse than I thought.
to Night Boy.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you.
You check
We're in this
voice man.
together. At least for now. Go
Might
talk
be
to
same.
Ant. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Me too.
Oh, no. You first.
Good night, Birdman. Much love.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
You know, we've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Kotallo, always kicking my ass.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a Sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Birdman, good with whack. So watch out.
Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
Good joke, Night Boy.
How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here?
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
You flew? Kotallo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
It's good thought. I think same.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Sylens, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind,
Yeah,
welcoming?
for real.
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. You sure you're okay going on this mission?
That would
I know
be
things must be
the way
happening
to go.
pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier.
Okay, so I thought originally that that reward was 5 minutes, but then I checked and it's 10. So that was 5 minutes longer than I thought I was going to have to do.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here.
But thanks for that.
Very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the
Yeah.
legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Yeah, so like 5 minutes ago, I was like, sick, I can be done. And yes, I get it, I'm sorry. Yeah, it would be interesting to at least have a bit of data in the column.
What was Leviathan again?
A flood control system back in the Great Delta. It was built by Eileen Sasaki, another of our ancestors. If we can acquire the data on it, we might be able to fix the system back home. Then my sister, my parents, other families won't have to live in fear of their homes washing away when the long rains come.
Right. And to find it, we need to head back to San Francisco. I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Yeah.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Sylens and Tilda are here for a reason.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I guess Sylens is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Kotallo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
Dread, this is the best your sleep schedule could ever be.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Yeah, Druid's got the old, what is it, 20 to 5 in the morning? It's only 20 to 9 for me. Wait, is Kotallo around
Hey,
here? Oh,
Erend.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could
no,
spar for a bit.
that's Alva.
When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Druid, you should Google it for us.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
Wow. What a garbage man.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah.
Good ear then, Druid.
How did you get Asera to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Derval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Derval had failed.
So you promised her Regala, and the Tenakth. Asera would help you create a machine-riding army that wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Oh, that's super interesting. I would have no knowledge of whether anyone looked like someone real or not.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Welcome back, Druid.
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities.
CO.
Your goals may be aligned now.
Killed him.
But I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling?
You were.
You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Actually, yeah, because I think you were telling Druid to not go to bed yet because he had to see the weird twist or something.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Okay, wait, so I checked there.
Thank you.
That's an exit. That's a drop. Oh yeah, she's not going to be here. Right.
Oh. I guess this door's unlocked now. There's more machinery in here. Might have had something to do with the facility's operations. Looks like a power cell could fit here.
Yeah, it is weird.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
The vault.
Yeah, so we didn't see Pharaoh, but Pharaoh was like...
Wonder if that's it.
Behind that door, but you don't go in and see, but Sio goes in and sees and is like, ah, and then, excuse me, orders those people to kill him because it's an abomination, and then the place starts melting down. And Jared, the thing we're talking about was from a couple weeks ago, right? Okay, I think I already did this. Oh no, this is something. Is this something else? Oh.
The door needs a code. Maybe there's data in the facility that can help.
The fight was the one we were like thinking Mutant Ted Pharaoh could be a fight, but it wasn't. Pyramid? Did I miss something?
This must have been Beta's private room.
Oh, it's just a solid hologram. The more I read up on the Regional Control Center, the more I appreciate the immense amount of planning that went into Project Zero Dawn. But one aspect of this facility has me puzzled. Why pre-design it? Gaia was more than equipped to imagine the needs of future humans. While I have 4 working hypotheses, the answer may be the simplest: sentimentality. Combing through the facility's files led to the discovery of an audio log, severely corrupted, likely a consequence of Minerva's occupation. I only managed to extract a fragment. August was only 8 when the swarm broke out. He was in Singapore, staying with his mum. I should have gone. I should have done a lot of things differently. A log from the facility's designer, perhaps. I suspect it may have something to do with the locked door tucked away behind the maintenance shaft, but I am disinclined to pursue the matter further at this time. Aloy and Gaia want me to help build the transport rig and pulse generators for their trip to Gemini, so I must direct all of my attention to that. I hope it's not a pointless endeavor. It all depends on whether Aloy can procure Ted Farrow's Omega clearance, which, frankly, feels like a long shot. How did I miss that? I did not even hear Aloy say that. Oh, you are Druid? You found someone to get it for you? Or you got some stuff going on?
Aloy, if you were listening to this, then, things didn't go as planned at Gemini. I know you'll keep your promise. Which means I must be dead. Well, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? But lots happened since you found me in that ectogenic chamber. Thank you, Aloy. You've been my shelter. And I would risk it all again to be by your side. I know you'll find a way forward. That's what you do.
Right, okay. Alright, Druid, good night. Have a good sleep. This one. Right, so I picked that. Oh, yeah, look here. Right, because I looted all the stuff and then I was like, yeah, so the power cell somewhere. It's in here. Oh wait, that's an old one. That didn't say, oh, it is new data point. Aloy and Gaia want me to help figure out how to capture Hephaestus. I'd put chances of success at about 0.0, but I might as well give it a think because 1, without Hef's ability to make machines, the Xenophs will have us at their mercy, and 2, what else am I going to do? As always, the first step is to outline the problem. Like the other subordinate functions, Hef achieved quasi-sentience when Gaia received the signal from Sirius, and when Gaia blew herself up to stop Hades, Hef fled, looking for a new home, but unlike the other sub-functions, which seemed to have taken refuge in whatever physical processes they could find, Hef hid in the globe-spanning network that connects all the cauldrons in the world, maybe because no single processor was large enough to contain it, or because it sought out the code environment it was most familiar with. Regardless, becoming a ghost in the network enabled it to pursue its twisted new mission, infiltrate cauldron production facilities, build combat units, and deploy them against humans, all in an effort to protect terraforming machines from tribal hunters. Escalation ensues. As hunters become adept at neutralizing its killing machines, Hef makes more, bigger, better armed, deadlier. But this isn't a digression. This is a digression. For our purposes, the main point is that Hef isn't in one place, so Aloy can't simply find it and use the Master Override to contain it in the Gaia kernel like Aether, Demeter, or Poseidon. It can flee to any cauldron at any time. Ergo, we've got to trap it somehow, probably in a cauldron core, and cut off its access to the network. But how? As of this writing, I have literally no clue. To make matters worse, the data that Gaia provided seems to indicate that Hef is changing. The exact methodology isn't clear to me, but its code base has expanded. That's bad news. For one thing, it could mean that its heuristic density is increasing, which would make it harder for Gaia to absorb. But even worse, it implies that Hef has the ability to rewrite itself, or at least parts of itself, which is terrifying. What if it rewrote its access protocols? That would mean I don't even want to think about it. Yes, Druid, hopefully. See you next time. Okay, how are you? Welcome in. look, there's another one. Oh. That's not very interesting. I feel like I'd already been through here. Okay, if I were a power cell, where would I be? Oh, this is just that one. It would be mitochondria. I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Oh?
I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Thank you, Aaron.
Oh, this one's my room. Right.
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one, but Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back.
Aloy, it's not your fault.
With Regala out of the way, Hekarro and Tenakth, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
Let's fill up.
When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
Why is that not doing anything? Okay. Well, that one's bugged.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Sylens and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk. an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Okay, Ark, that is funny.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab, after Far Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Yeah. I agree.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Oh, oops.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him. Though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
To be fair, everything has made me do things I wouldn't have done otherwise. Like, after playing this, I always just go out in the yard and shoot everything with my bow and arrow that I have. Because it's what I see. Monkey see, monkey do, right?
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist.
Yeah.
He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
It's true. The shed is all of those hoarded berries and sticks, and that's why bears go to the shed. They're like, gotta get me those medicinal berries.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
That good hibernation. Yes.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then.
Yes, I've
Thank
thought
you,
the
Aloy,
same.
for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Fast food printing is wild.
I keep thinking.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings
asleep?
of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regala's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our Inkers.
Is he going to do it?
He didn't say no.
Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Your people keep mentioning the Wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess.
Take a closer look at that snout!
To the arena during the Kulrut, and now you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
There's Quen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
Am I back? How did that even get pressed? Okay, well, I read that in its entirety, and yeah, so... Oh, Ghost, you meant no noise from me. Got it. Sorry. Now it makes sense. Sorry, everyone. Thanks for letting me know. I'm not going to read that again, but I did it at a slow enough pace that it was readable, if you were interested. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like it's probably been long enough to at least end up with, like, fairly different dialects. Like, even the same way, like, you know, all the English-speaking countries have kind of very different things that they say. Mic problems.
I seen this before?
Not a real streamer unless you've streamed the entire time muted. I've definitely had some good solid chunks of muted, but I've never had an entire stream muted. One day.
Here it is.
Okay, so I don't want to progress this yet, because I think it's probably towards the end. And I did the Wings of the Ten thing. So it's side quest time. But also I'm like in two minds if I'm gonna search for the power cells right now.
So, you return.
I think I'll just do that a little later. Oh, sick, I got the Thunderjaw stuff. Okay.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
Which exit does it want me to go out of? Because that's like through someone's bedroom. Oh, let's just do this one. Questa.
Snow falling. Well, only a matter of time.
Don't let the pretty landscapes.
Okay, so... $44 out of infinity. Love it. I think that's fair, Ghost. I like the achievements.
You ready for guard duty?
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire and let her know I'm here. Hey, Alva? I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Achievement, love
Aloy!
that.
I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous? Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
Did your excursion pan out? Absolutely. Are you sure?
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be. Terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it.
It's funny, that was literally what was going through my head as well. I was like, damn.
Oh, we need to find a way in.
She's like that meme. Fast as fuck, boy.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least.
Aloy.
Let's look around.
Why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
Oh, really?
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data. Machine will be killed by acid.
Okay. I'm with you.
Oh, okay, Ghost. Am I just going round? What is the deal here? That's not good. I think Slitherfangs are my most hated enemy, because their movement is too erratic. And even when I do the like slow time thing, it still screws me over.
Okay then.
Right, Slitherfang.
Go for the weak spot! Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
Alva? Why would you not be able to jump down here? You scared of the Slitherfang? Technically, but I think I still have to kill it regardless, and as soon as you start trying to attack something that you've overridden, it gets mad at you again and tries to kill you. Tiff, hello. So screwed whenever you return to the game. You'll do fine, you do well.
I have it!
I believe in you. Ow.
I have them!
It's like a weird thing. I've had it with a couple of other objectives as well, where it's said kill whatever, and then when I actually go to... when I override it, the objective doesn't change. I think as well because the overrides are only temporary, other than the mounts. Okay, I don't want to speak too soon, but this Slitherfang is a lot easier than most other Slitherfangs. Oh, I know why I had such bad trouble with the last one that I fought. It's because it was in the arena, and in the arena it was you had to use a set weapon, and it was crap compared to my bow.
I can hit them from range.
Yeah, I do kind of agree with that breach. An expansion would be nice. Ow, what is that?
Back down or else!
It's not even giving me the override option.
Down it goes.
Shall we go on? Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
Okay, let's have a little gander. Tiff, how was the rest of your stream?
Can't pull that.
Okay, that looked like something it was gonna pull. What's that ghost? Go home, lock the doors, and never leave the house. It's also me during the week.
I might be able to kick that vent open.
Is this not the one
I'm really feeling it!
Oh my goodness.
Through here.
After you.
Sorry, just bear with me.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
Upper floors? Oh, okay, here.
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
There. A console.
Must have been what Nirik found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan. data on Leviathan isn't here, but there's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omurama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor, Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the Old Ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There.
Of course it's the tall building.
Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
She looked like she was gonna do an Assassin's Creed jump
So
there.
what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omurama?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Quen seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though, now
Entrance
I
is
wonder
blocked.
how much of it is
Gonna
actually
have to find
true.
another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
Oh, I am getting low on wood. I may have to buy some. Like we said, fast as fuck, boy.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
I like how Aloy's just like, I don't care about the structural integrity of this. I'm just gonna knock it down.
Up we go!
Okay, go sideways, please. Aloy, come on. Structural integrity at home. It's a weird, convoluted way to go.
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes! Don't worry about me! How are we going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
Ah, you know what? Structural integrity. Ruin it. That's how we get across. Aloy's descendants will come here one day, and nothing will be left standing, and it'll be because Aloy pulled everything down.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Okay. No? Is this... No, that's not a thing. Oh.
Glintox. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower. The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the Quen.
We have no choice.
Up this way.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Aloy! We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Was literally about to tell her, just don't look
Of
down.
course.
There's the
Super
tower.
easy.
Should be able to cross over.
That doesn't
But
sound
we are
good.
going to have to jump.
After you.
Gotta clear some of that debris first. Okay. Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it.
Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva. You can do it. It's okay.
Please don't break.
Alva!
I'm okay! Wow! That would have been a long way to fall.
Better make sure Alva makes it across before I take a look at You sure you're okay?
Aloy, she's literally
Yeah.
across.
No, I'm fine. Let's
Oh,
keep going.
door's locked. I think it needs a passcode. Let's look around.
Yes.
Huh.
From Brad Hale, data corruption minimal. From Brad Hale to IT security, subject useless. What good is a passcode reminder if it doesn't tell me what the passcode is? The next time I'm trying to set up the conference room for a board meeting and I get locked out because I can't remember the stupid passcode, fingers will be pointed at you. You want an unhelpful, useless passcode reminder? Fine. At Bay founding date, month, and year. There. Happy now, you IT security morons?
This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
From IT Security, Mr. Hale, IT Security would like to emphasize again that entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your passcode has been reset. Again, please choose an appropriate reminder in the future. Yeah, is it? Let's see.
So the company was founded in
So
October.
it's 10, 20,
Which is the
23.
10th month of the year.
Got it. Door should be unlocked now.
Next year. Leader of a tribe. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft.
I'm all about pulling stuff apart to proceed.
see where this leads.
So, don't you worry.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
What do you mean, ghost? Aloy's just a badass. I'd probably be the same as Alva.
Are you doing okay,
Actually,
Aloy?
I'd probably do worse than Alva.
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
Ain't no way I'd ever climb this. There is no way I would jump that. I would die. It's true. I'm just as fast as Alva. Little known fact. We're both fast. We don't want to be dying. What? Okay.
Now, how to get up higher? How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Whew. Well, that's done with. Okay, back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire grid, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay. Whoa! Oh! I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Me.
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
How's it going?
Made it!
Oh, there.
There you are.
Come on. Let's see what's up here.
Why are there so many fires up here? Well, rise and shine. I hope you
Another
slept
locked
well.
door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the Ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
I still need to play through those. The fires help with the
Could try
structural
my focus.
integrity.
See what it picks up.
It's true, though. They do. For sure.
Maybe we should take a look at the artifacts.
It's
Oh, like literally.
art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
I do have the Uncharted
That
collection
must be
with
the Larson
1, 2,
McCoy
and
Award.
3.
The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting.
Okay, I definitely can, then.
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
You said Eileen was how old when she won this?
40.
This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
So 402.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary.
40225.
Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal. That must be the Dragonfly 6.
6.
Atbay used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
Or 0. 2, 2, 5, 6.
That didn't do anything.
Oh.
I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
Yeah, I have 1 to 3. And Ghost, I don't know. The past few times that I've gone on and looked, like I'm just like, I just don't know. My PC is not good enough to run
The two artifacts on the
barely
ground.
anything.
Maybe they used to be on opposite pedestals.
Okay, so 402
Wonder if my focus can show me anything.
625. Oh, really? What's up with the second one? just lackluster. Okay, let's try that for 0, 2, 6, 2, 5.
That did it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then she was like, maybe they were on opposite pedestals, the last two. Okay, Breach, that's fair.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
I think I am... So, here's my thing. I have this, obviously. And then I also, like, I'll be playing the new Pokemon that comes out in, like, 2 weeks. And then I have a friend from work lent me Ghost of Tsushima, so I want to play that through, and then maybe after that I will do Uncharted. An acquired gamer.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
So
and now
funny.
you know the truth.
As for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
What would I need to jump off the edge? Is that what you're saying? Oh yeah, is she gonna like delete the stuff? Oh, the fires are here so that I can like fast travel somewhere, I guess.
Careful!
That's funny. Oh look, there's the Golden Gate. To the right? right? Like over here? What?
Amazing. Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
Oh, could you?
I can't hold on much longer. These machines have me trapped.
Okay.
The machines are gone. You can come up.
What happened, Tsunore? I thought I was done.
It's all good,
Living
Breach.
ancestor.
Oh, upper body
Tsunore,
strength. I
the
could
living
never.
ancestor is here.
I'm the same. I would fall immediately. I would jump and hold the thing, and I would just fall. Oh, sorry, Ghost. I didn't realize that. Thank you. I think I would. I'm just gonna get a glass of water. Hydrate before you dihydrate. I also picked up my little game disc thing, because basically when I moved here from the UK, I was like, cut down on space, get rid of all the cases, just get the discs of all the PS4 games I had before. And actually, I guess the Wii U games are in here as well. Yeah, like my Smash Bros. And Ark, this one's for you. Xenoblade X. So I have a few things that I didn't actually play through before that I need to go through. And obviously one of them is the Uncharted collection. I think probably played most of the other stuff. Bloodborne, if I'm feeling extra punished. Uncharted collection. Oh yeah, the BioShock collection as well. Final Fantasy 15. Those are the main ones that I hadn't played through before. So those could be on the agenda. And then Ghost of Tsushima. Final Fantasy 14 is the online one, right? I think I actually have that on here, like not downloaded currently, but
What were you doing trapped under a bridge?
There were wide maws. They smashed our boat, and then we were so busy escaping them that we ran into these machines, and I slipped and fell.
It's dangerous out here.
I know, but Tsunore wanted to go on. We hadn't found any relics in the places the diviners told us to search. He wanted promotion. He insisted we try here. He was right. We found a relic with some data on it, but then the Wide Maws found us. They smashed our boat, and I dropped the relic into the waters when we ran.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Yes. I can't even mark his death by taking the relic back to Landfall.
Where did you drop this relic?
Down there, to the southwest, in the plaza with the statue on the column.
Go back to Landfall. I'll see if I can find it.
well, that's that other thing.
Those Quine risked everything
also,
for that relic. It doesn't sound like it's too far from here.
I just realized.
Maybe I could find it for them.
I don't need to worry about gliding.
Ooh, steady there.
Specifically, because I have this Sunwing. Yeah, I suppose I could have, but I think I had to support Alva up there. Recreate your life from emoji. This little bit from afar looked like a weird slice of pizza, like as like one of these, and I was like, why is there a pizza there? Ark, you should make another 3 AM pizza. Or was it a 2 AM pizza? Either way, you should do it again. Oh, you actually have pizza dough out? Okay. How do I dismount? Okay. Bruh. No. Let's just get away from that. Oh my goodness, Ark. Okay, well, I'll come back for this Vista Point because I value my life. What do you do in that situation? Also, from your 3 AM pizza or whatever, I showed my wife the picture and she said, "You're welcome to come over and make that anytime you like." Also, Ghost, it's a lot of Doritos in your life story.
Wind's blustering about something.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Ark, is that one of your cats, or is that just a cat? Just out of curiosity. Oh, that's Clank. Okay.
Machines. Better be careful. A wrecked Quen ship.
I love that your
Must
cats
be
are
the one
called
Harry
Ratchet
and Christia
Clank.
were on. Should be able to look for that gyro compass with my focus.
I was sad that they didn't release Rift Apart on
It's fallen!
PS4, because I would definitely play that. Really? Another one?
That ought to help. That'll make things easier. Just gotta look for the Quen's gyro compass on that rack.
You're too good with a bow. A robot calls you a cheater. Okay. Gyro compass.
No room on me. I can send it to my stash. There's no compass here. The machines could have scavenged it out of the wreckage. I should check any scrap piles left around the island, just to be sure. Let's hope I can find the gyro compass in one of those scrap piles.
Oh, these ones. Are there more? Are there more scrap piles around that I cannot see? There's some off to the side or something. Oh, now it's going to be nighttime. Or like under here? Oh. How did I miss this one?
That's it. This thing took a beating.
Okay, so return, and then this one is Tides of Justice. Tides of Justice.
Not sure it still works. Better take it to Harium and Christia. Maybe they can fix it. I don't see a raft down there. The fugitives must be somewhere else. I'm not gonna find anything out here. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. Wreckage from a raft. Maybe those fugitives didn't make it too far after all. I'll only find out if I go down there. There's someone down on that rocky outcrop.
An outlander flying a machine?
Where we part ways. You're one of the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach? Where are the others?
Holed up on top of a tower across the sea to the
I'm not gonna find
west.
anything out here. The sentry said the
left
raft
them.
sailed west from
I thought that they
Tide's
were
Reach.
troops of Noct, but they're murderers, not soldiers.
The Tanakh that Tide's Reach think you should all face justice.
Then they should come and get me themselves. If you want justice, then find the others. Leave me here to face the sea. My last battle.
Wow. This is a very choppy sea.
So those fugitives are in a tower to the west. If they're close to landfall, they could be a threat to the Quen. I better take care of them.
And by take care of them, she means if they're sick, she'll make them soup. And, you know, just nice things like that.
flying there. I should get down. Those fugitives must be on top of one of those buildings. There. Someone's lit a fire. It must be the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach.
Up there! There's someone flying!
Okay, that's the raiders.
Who is that?
And they are a threat.
Who cares? Bring her down!
That's the raiders. And they are a threat.
Bruh. No throwing rocks.
This tower is ours!
Much better.
What's Honora doing here?
Yes, pick me up, noble steed.
I can't let these fugitives escape. Okay, that's the raiders. And they are a threat.
Well, these guys are level 40.
Shooting that with the right ammo should detonate it.
We should have sailed further!
If that's my Sunwing dying, I'm gonna be very sad.
They made me.
We make our stand here.
Okay, where are the rest of these guys? Right, one there, one there.
Bring that Outlander down!
He's throwing rocks at my bird.
This isn't your business.
Push her off the tower!
I'm empty.
You're not leaving here! Show how to not fight! Now we can finish her!
That's the last of them. Those raiders won't be attacking Tide's Reach again, or anyone else.
Okay. Second time's the charm, right?
Is this all their supplies? Whatever they stole, they've used or lost most of it. I might as well take what's here.
Was that safe optional? Oh, kill the machines, which I did.
Need to find a spot to land.
Okay, about yesterday. We're okay, right?
The ancestor has returned.
Need new timber to
By the ancestors. You're back. Is that?
I'm sorry.
It's broken. Our last hope.
No. There has to be a way to fix it.
How?
We just need to replace the batteries and the sensor unit.
Right, because they're just lying around a jungle for us to find. Wait.
The ancient fleet.
It might have what we need.
What ancient fleet?
When we abandoned our ship, we were washed ashore on a beach southwest of here.
There were ships built by the ancestors there.
Overseer Bohai will never let us go there. He won't risk losing any more navigators. He needs us to guide the fleet home.
No one's going home without a working gyro compass.
I can get them for you.
You'll need to look for a sensor unit. They're usually on a ship's antenna.
And batteries. 3 of them. They're small, so they might be hard to find.
I've got something for that.
We put our faith in you once again, Ancestor.
It's hard to miss. Those things are huge.
What do you think brought it back?
Come
now.
That's just bad manners.
I can provide you with powerful weapons if you so wish, Ancestor.
Walking around with a map of the island all this time.
Hey, yeah. Oh my goodness.
You mind taking over my shift later today?
Yeah. Quite a move!
You holding up?
See, this is the type of mount I can get behind. Also, this is definitely how they should have implemented riding dragons in Skyrim. Because that was a major disappointment.
Harriam and Christia said I'd find ancient ships in this area. I should take a look.
Is that what I think it is?
Frost? Oh, looks like there's a shipwreck on the beach.
On this beach?
Oh, looks like there's a shipwreck on the beach.
San Francisco, June 30th, 2060. While many speak of the Bay Area's Techapelago, weird portmanteau, with breathless reverence, Intin Lesteri, Chulago's CFO, has nothing positive to say about California's traditional tech hub. You're just burning capital on floating architecture. If the companies were as clever as they claim, they would have relocated after the floods. Lestari's disdain must extend to her predecessor at Chulago, who only moved the company's HQ to the Techapelago 3 years ago. Now, as the latest in a series of high-profile relocations, Chulago's main offices are bound for Salt Lake City. Where Faro leads, others follow, stated Ted Faro, who moved Faro Automated Solutions to Utah in 2042, largely to take advantage of massive tax incentives. SLC will continue to displace Northern California as the nation's preeminent tech hub well into the foreseeable.
Maybe I should call back that sending I overrode.
Okay, I cannot override that.
Here we go. Don't think I'll find any ancient ships in here.
She was saying, I see one on the beach, but literally, like... I mean, maybe I'm just an idiot.
Looks like there's a shipwreck on the beach.
You'd think once she spotted it, it would point you to it. Is it this? No, that's a weird pole. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, it's this. Right.
Battery. Better take that with me. Harriam said I needed 3 of these. There has to be another ship around here somewhere. There. Good ship. Maybe it has what Harrium and Christia need to fix the gyro compass. Get a good glide in. That ship's in rough shape. The ship's antenna. Let's hope the sensor unit is still intact. No sensor unit. But there is an old recording.
This is the USS Anchorage. Hailing. Anyone who's left. The Medina, the Omaha, and the New Orleans are down. And the swarm just cracked the Harris open like an egg. Incoming! Hold on! The lead Horus is heavily damaged. If we can concentrate fire, maybe we can still take it down. I think we've got a ping on the Hamilton!
Stop trying to get stuck in there.
Lost it! Sensors down! We're sailing blind!
That sounds like their sensor unit was taken out. But they were trying to reach other ships. Guess I should find the batteries now. My focus should pick them up.
Okay, Sunwing.
I should use my focus to spot the parts Harrium and Christia need. My focus should help me see if there are any batteries lying around.
You've done the best you can. What's how's it looking? Is that one?
There. Looks like some sort of power source. Must be a battery. Away. Just like that.
Goodness. Excuse me.
I just need one more of these.
Hey.
There's a chance the current swept some of these power sources onto the ocean floor. Maybe between the two wrecks?
So is she saying like here? Because it's still telling me to look here. Is it that?
Another battery.
Perf.
That should be it. Focus picked up coordinates from that transmission I found. If there's more shipwrecks there, one might have an intact sensor. Maybe that Sunwing I overrode is still around. It'd be a faster way to get to those coordinates I found.
Just caught on stuff there.
Well, that ship has an antenna with a Dreadwing perched on it. Great. Gonna have to deal with it before I can look for the sensor the Quen need. Time to get off.
Ah, yes, of course. Aloy.
My focus can't read anything.
Aloy, not in here again. Not in here again.
Oh.
Yeah, send help.
I need more ammo.
Aloy, like, this stuff looks very textured. I'm sure you can run on it. Okay, let's I would never like to fight a giant robotic bat. Please and thank you.
Okay, I should be able to check out that antenna now.
The antenna? Aloy, I'm more interested in looting the bat.
An intact sensor unit. This should be all that Harriman and Christia need. Looks like there's one more transmission in here.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received. Targeting the lead Horus.
Just lost the starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty.
Damn it.
Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis. Ramming speed.
It's never a happy ending, is it?
Yeah. Just having to ram one of those things for the greater good. And then having it not even work out. Bleak. I had pizza for dinner this evening, and all this water is definitely bloating my stomach. But also I'm thirsty. Good times.
We've been ordered to move some extra food rations later.
She's back, Harriet.
Extra food rations?
What were we talking about? How are you holding up?
Fine.
I found what you need.
Thank you. I'll get working on the gyro compass immediately. I'm coming home, Meandra.
You've done us a great kindness, Aloy. Christia is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohai to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
So,
They're
taking our
actually
supplies
going
again?
home?
Hey.
We need to put this thing together.
Right.
I'm just filling these out now. Oh, not enough. Oh, that's 5? Rip. only just realized that the reward for this is +1 spear damage. Like, yes, please. Okay, let's see
Ancestor,
about doing this.
my offer to provide you with weapons still stands.
You ready for guard duty?
I figured it'd start snowing soon. This is the mountain where that Tanakh wrestled with a stormbird. Poor thing. Marika's armor should be around here somewhere.
Moonshine slab.
Focus might find something I missed.
Yeah, Aloy, I tried that. Okay, weird.
A fragment of Farika's armor. There must be more. I don't like the sound of that.
Same.
Another armor fragment.
But you can tell this is geared up for a Stormbird fight
Whoa.
or something, because...
It must be the Stormbird that killed Farika.
Yeah. How did I know? Yeah, these are intense, let's say. like doing that to him, though. Is this thing seriously just gonna keep dive bombing me?
There's no more to fight. Looking at my sunbird. Hearts flying!
Ow. Okay, we got it.
I better loot the Stormbird. I might have a scrap of Frika's armor. One more bit of armor lodged in the machine. Check what my focus sees, maybe.
Okay. Is this it?
Looks like another bit of armor. I guess that's it then. I should let the Tenakth know I recovered what's left of Frika's kit.
Is my guy damaged? That's sad.
Ready to get in the air?
they're in the bulwark.
A rush of air.
Oh, come on! You can do better than that.
See her spear in
More
action.
respectful. Drop the acrobatics.
All the blades at the
That she
Tenakth.
flew is certain. To take to the skies.
How, I do not know.
But to fly on a sunwing?
Keep your
Like
plane
Aloy?
bright.
We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it anyway. She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. A painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the Ten?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew! I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor, you should keep her armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough. It's kind of you to show such humility.
If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must do so. There walks the Outlander who...
There are no legends.
Here, the workbench. Once you repair Farika's
Enter.
armor...
Sky Climber. Interesting.
Wear it with her blood.
Come, trade.
Stay focused. Follow through.
Okay. I'm gonna call it here.
May your blade be bright.
Honor and strength.
You think they've got what it takes to challenge the Enduring?
No, not even close.
Hear that,
Let's
soldiers?
go.
Not even close.
You're a scab.
All right, let's rock. How's the champion conquer the arena? Can't miss me. I was stuck on guard.
To Corey again.
Not bad. What do you think, Brock?
He's playing Mass Effect,
Your enemy is mine. I'm ready to trade.
which is a trilogy I've enjoyed a lot in the past before. Yeah. Thanks for coming along. I'm not 100% sure when I will next be on, you know, child life and all that.
Not even close.
But thanks for coming along, and hopefully see you soon.
You need supplies?
Take care.